Hey guys, so in this video I would like to talk to you about resentment. So resentment is actually a huge door to demons, and a lot of the time it happens that people have some kind of resentment for, all kinds of things, because when people do you wrong, and it can happen at any time, at all ages. Of course, a lot of things may be unfair in your life, and the way people do you wrong is, of course, it is unfair. And so a lot of the time people tend to fall into resentment, but it's not good to have this resentment, right? We have to forgive people because, first of all, it does give us relief. It releases our stress, and it also closes the door to demons, because when people are walking in resentment, not only it opens the door to demons, but it also sort of helps other demons work within you. So while struggling with resentment, you may also struggle with other demons too, like say lust, for example. So only by getting rid of this resentment and just literally forgiving the person, the people that did you wrong, will do a huge work, and not only will it close the door to resentment, you will get rid of the resentment, but also you will see that your other struggles will become easier and better too. So this is something that we need to know, because a lot of the time, we may think that, well, this thing happened in the past and you don't think about it anymore. But truth is, sometimes it can happen that you don't think about it anymore, but then when this memory is brought back to you, you still feel, bad about what happened. You still feel bad about the person, because truth is, when we have really forgiven the people is when we feel neutral towards them, when we feel like, yeah, well, what they did was wrong, but it does not affect us anymore, and we forgive them and it's fine. But we don't have to communicate them anymore, and we don't have to have anything to do with them anymore in our lives. But we are not holding any grudge, and we're not resenting anymore. So this is what's important to know. So if you are struggling with some kind of sin, or demons are tormenting you in a certain area, then it can also be connected to other things like resentment. So we need to work on all things together at all times, and always be with God, and also ask Him to, I guess, help us, to show us what we need to do. Is there anything we need to repent from? Is there anything we're holding on to? What do we need to let go of? God will always show us. God is actually showing it to us in small signs, sometimes big signs, because God can speak to us through things, and if you see something and this thing or this something reminds you of that person that did you wrong, then it's obviously a sign from God that there's some issue that maybe you need to work on. Maybe you need to let go of that person. Maybe you need to forgive that person. Maybe there's something you did that you need to repent from, because God always speaks to us through so many things, but it's just up to us if we pay attention and we follow through. So yes, resentment is huge, and unfortunately a lot of people don't know how important it is, how much it affects us, and not all of us know that we are having this resentment. Sometimes we think we're forgiven, but we actually haven't. So yeah, think about it and let go of any resentment, because if anything, it only holds you down and does not allow you to get to your breakthrough, for example, or to heal completely. So this is very important, so please pay attention to these things. And this is what I wanted to share with you in this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.